Welcome to Great Garden. Today I am very happy to share with you an extremely simple method but bringing surprising effectiveness in taking care of orchids. With this way, orchids that seem weak and slow growing will quickly revive, grow strong roots, and bloom more brilliantly than ever. You will be surprised that with just a few proper care steps, your orchids can completely change in a short time. Be sure to watch until the end of the video to explore this natural secret with me and apply it right away to your orchid garden. This is one of the orchid pots showing signs of trouble, with yellowing leaves, a typical indication that the roots underneath have begun to rot. At first glance, the plant looks quite exhausted, with leaves no longer firm, glossy, or vibrant green as before. But to me, every orchid has a chance to revive if it is cared for properly. I believe that with a little patience, along with care and attention, this orchid can fully recover, regain its strength, and even bloom more brilliantly than before. First, we need to remove all the yellowing leaves to reduce the plant's burden and prevent disease from spreading to the remaining healthy parts. Looking closely, you can see that most of the plant has turned yellow and the leaves are dry, with only the top 2 green leaves left, an indication that the plant is very weak but still has hope for recovery. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language, comment below, and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. After dealing with the leaves, the next step is to gently remove the orchid from its pot and get rid of all the old growing medium. This is the perfect time to carefully inspect the roots. As expected, most of the roots are rotten, shriveled, and no longer able to absorb water or nutrients. This is the main reason why the orchid's leaves turned yellow and the plant became so weak. Use scissors to remove all the damaged roots, keeping only the stem and the healthy leaves. This forms the foundation for the plant to begin its revival process. Once the old roots are completely removed, the orchid can focus its energy on regenerating new roots, allowing it to recover more quickly and robustly. Finally, after removing all the damaged roots, rinse the entire plant thoroughly with clean water. This step helps wash away any remaining rotted root fragments and dirt clinging to the stem and leaves. By cleaning the plant, its surfaces become more ventilated, reducing the growth of bacteria and fungi. This also refreshes the orchid, preparing it well for the next stages of revival. For the cut areas, I will use cinnamon powder to treat them. Cinnamon naturally has antibacterial and antifungal properties, and applying it directly to the cuts helps prevent bacteria and fungi from entering, reducing the risk of rot spreading. To start making the natural fertilizer, I will prepare 500 milliliters of warm water and pour it into a clean cup. Next, add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder to the cup. Garlic is well known for its natural antibacterial and antifungal properties, and when used properly, it can help prevent many common orchid diseases. In addition, garlic also stimulates healthy root growth and boosts the plant's immunity, helping the orchid become stronger and more resilient. The warm water gently extracts the nutrients from the garlic powder, making the resulting solution more effective. After stirring well, I will cover the cup and let it sit for about 2 hours. Once the water has completely cooled, the solution will be ready to use. After 2 hours, once the water has completely cooled, I will strain out the residue, keeping only the nutrient-rich liquid. Then, dilute it with 1 liter of water. This is the natural garlic solution, fully enriched with nutrients, and ready to be used for orchid care. After the plant has rested and the roots have been thoroughly cleaned, I will soak the base of the orchid in this garlic solution for about 15 to 20 minutes. During this time, the nutrients and natural antibacterial properties of garlic gradually penetrate the root tissues, helping the roots recover quickly while preventing the intrusion of fungi and bacteria. At the same time, I will use a soft cotton pad soaked in the garlic solution to gently wipe the entire surface of the leaves. This not only removes dust and dirt, but also allows the leaves to absorb additional nutrients and enhance their natural antibacterial defenses. When the leaves are clean and healthy, the plant can photosynthesize more effectively, which helps it recover faster and encourages the growth of new roots and shoots. While waiting for the soaking process, I will take the opportunity to recycle old foam pieces into support tools for the orchid's recovery. This method is simple, cost-effective, and surprisingly effective. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. After cutting the foam into a circle that fits the plastic cup like this, I will make a hole in the center of the foam. This will serve as the spot to insert the base of the orchid. After soaking for about 20 minutes, I will gently take the orchid out and use a clean cloth to pat dry any remaining water on the stem. This drying step, though simple, is extremely important as it helps prevent prolonged moisture, the main cause of stem rot and fungal infections. Next, I will insert the base of the orchid into the recycled foam piece, just as you see here. The foam will hold the plant securely in place, preventing it from wobbling, while also providing a well-ventilated environment. After securing the plant, I place the entire orchid along with the foam piece into a cup. Finally, I add just enough clean water to the cup, so that only the foam and the older roots stay moist, making sure the young stem above is not submerged. Day by day, you only need to change the water once a week to ensure the environment stays clean and to minimize the growth of harmful bacteria. This may seem like a small step, but it is extremely important as a clean environment helps the orchid's new roots grow quickly and stay healthy. A major advantage of this method is that you can easily observe the daily growth of new roots through the transparent cup. This not only brings a sense of excitement while caring for the plant, but also helps you promptly detect any unusual signs on the orchid. The remaining garlic water solution I will pour into a mist spray bottle to care for other plants in the garden. When sprayed, the thin layer of solution will cover the entire leaf surface, helping to prevent fungal diseases and harmful insects, while also providing a gentle amount of nutrients absorbed directly through the leaves. This is a very effective way to supplement nutrition, especially for plants that are weakened or have just been repotted. You can apply this method to many different types of plants, not just orchids. Ornamental plants, roses, or anthuriums in the garden will also benefit from this natural misting, with their leaves becoming fresher and shinier. For the best results, spray in the early morning or late afternoon when the weather is mild, and avoid spraying during strong sunlight to prevent leaf burn. Result after 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, this orchid has produced many new roots, and it's truly surprising how quickly the recovery has taken place. The ivory-white, plump young roots show that the plant has begun absorbing nutrients well and is regaining its vitality. The leaves have also gradually turned into a glossy green, with no more wrinkles or wilting as before. First, I cut away the foam layer to start transplanting the orchid into a new pot. If you encounter any difficulties during the orchid planting process, don't hesitate to leave a comment. I'm always ready to support you so that you can grow healthy orchids that bloom beautifully. Now, I'm going to replant the orchid into a new pot so it can thrive better outdoors, where it will receive natural light and fresh air. At the bottom of the pot, I place a few small pieces of foam. These not only help improve airflow, but also enhance drainage, preventing water from accumulating and causing root rot. With this simple step, we're creating a healthy foundation for the orchid to grow stronger and develop new roots with ease. Next, I spread a layer of pine bark on top. This layer helps retain just the right amount of moisture, ensures good aeration, and creates a clean, natural environment where the orchid roots can grow freely without becoming suffocated. On top, I add a layer of moss to help maintain stable moisture and provide a soft, gentle environment for the new roots to grow. This moss layer not only keeps the humidity balanced, but also cushions the tender roots, giving them the best conditions to develop strong and healthy. After that, I gently place the orchid into the pot and secure its stem with a support stick. This step is very important because it helps the plant stay upright and stable, preventing any movement while new roots are forming. A firm position allows the orchid to focus its energy on growing strong, healthy roots instead of constantly struggling to balance itself. At this stage, you only need to water moderately whenever you notice the potting medium starting to dry out. Keep in mind that orchids need water to grow, but they are also quite tolerant of dry conditions. Overwatering can easily lead to root rot, which is one of the most common issues in orchid care. That's why it's essential to maintain a balanced level of moisture, not too wet, yet not completely dry. Once the new roots have firmly attached themselves to the medium, that's the right time to begin fertilizing. Adding nutrients at this point will support vigorous growth, stronger leaves, and a healthier overall plant. Place the orchid pot in a spot with gentle sunlight, especially the morning light. This light will support photosynthesis, promote root growth, and encourage natural sprouting. Thank you for joining me on this journey of reviving orchid pots that once seemed lifeless. I hope you find inspiration and confidence to nurture your own little garden. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any plant care tips. See you again in the next video of Great Garden.